I really wanted to get out today to look into at least some of my hives, see how they're doing. I can see by the front that they're doing pretty well. The feeder's not completely empty. I'm going to put some smoke in there. Quite a bit of bees on here. But we're just going to knock them off real quick. Set this off to the side. I want to check on some frames that I put in here to have them draw out. I just use a strip, and we're gonna take a look and see how they're doing. As you can see, I just use a strip of wax. You can see how nice these frames have been drawn out. And they've started putting nectar and pollen in it. And that's looking absolutely beautiful. Getting into this next one here. This has a lot of nectar in it. And then we're going to go on to the next one. And this is another one that I just used a strip of wax on. This may need some encouragement to come out. They tend to propolize this a lot. You can see how nice they've drawn this out. And on this side, trying to keep my arm out of the way. Just give them a puff of smoke. Draw them down. Then there's some frames that I put in here that I wanted them to clean out for me. I know this is one of them. I want to see how well they're doing. And they're cleaning it out nicely. You can see they're drawn on this one. I don't want to tip them off of it. And the other ones, well, I don't want to go through them all because I want to take this up and I want to get down there because I want to take off that clean excluder. But they're doing real nicely in this. I'm just going to go ahead and put this one back in. So you can tell that the bottom of the bee comb is kind of frail, so you don't want to tip it sideways because you don't want that comb to break off. What we'll do is we'll unprocolize this one up, put it right over there. And then I've got some in here that I've been wanting them to draw out. But unfortunately it doesn't look like they want to draw it out. I'm thinking because I need to add some wax to it. And that's fine. I've got some with wax on it that I can add to it. And I've got one that fell in there. I'm going to have to pick up. Well, they did start putting some on this one, but not much. You can see there, nothing there. And it's this one here that I need to pick up. See if I can, from here, encourage it over. There we go, just a little bit. This one, as you can see, they've been doing a lot of storing of honey. Oh, that looks beautiful in there. This one too, they've got it all capped. And they've still got some they need to draw on, but it doesn't look like they're interested in drawing on it right now. And then this one, I could be encouraged to move over a little bit. Here we go. Now this one they're on, boy, not so much on this side, but on this side, they're on here, and they're looking maybe to do something on it, but they don't see anything to do on it. So let's go ahead and take them off this one. And I'm going to replace that one. And I've got some other frames in here that I just got a strip of wax on and they're not doing anything with. So what I want to do is I'm going to put some frames in here that do have wax coating on them. So I've got these frames that I've put some wax on, and we're going to put them in here. And there's my hive tool. This one we're going to shake the bees off. I've got wax on this one, as you can see. And we'll move this one over. In fact, what we'll do is smoke them out of the way. They always like to seem to hang around where you want to work. And we're going to replace that other one. There we go. Okay. Now, go ahead and shake these off this one. Because we're going to add wax to those. And what we're going to do is I'm going to come down below here and I'm going to take this off, set it down right there. And we're going to take off this queen excluder. Whoops. Sorry, fellas. Didn't mean for that to happen. All right. set that down right there because I want to check in this bottom box. I want to get them smoked down. You see if I can move you a little bit down. There we go. They're drawing this out nice. I am looking for the eggs or the queen. And I don't see any in there. So we're going to set this off to the side. See what we got here. I see a lot of pollen on this frame. I don't see no eggs. Now I want to get more towards the middle. You know what? And I'm just not seeing any eggs or brood. There's a queen cell. It looks like it's been chewed open, or maybe not. Maybe they've used it, but they got nothing to put in it. Yeah, we're looking kind of lax on this. Yep, I should have been seeing some brood in here, but I'm not seeing any. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is get a frame with eggs and put it in here, and that's what I'm gonna go do right now. I know where I've got some. Okay, I'm going to put this one in here. I know it's a small frame, but we got to get them working on this. So let's do that, and we're going to close them back up. Okay, There we go. We'll put the feeder back on. And I'll give them some feed in a little bit. Now, because I don't have any more small frames right now, you can see how these guys are. They have drawn out most of these frames, actually all the frames, and they look really nice. I found one that she was laying eggs in. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this back in, maybe space them just a little bit apart. Until I can get a frame to put back in here. There we go. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and put this back on. And as you can see on this one, I'm using one of these feeders. It's bone dry, so I better get some feed in there. We'll put that on top. Whoops. There we go. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Okay. I appreciate everybody watching. Boy, I've got some work to do. And we'll talk with you soon.